My name is Michael Young, and today we're going to take a look at some underutilized pork cuts using Ontario pork. These cuts are important to many of our export markets, and they do offer an opportunity for the Canadian retail and food service industry to take advantage of some of these specialties that really have made Canadian pork famous around the world. The first cut we're going to look at today is the pork jowl. So a lot of people confuse this with cheek meat. This is not the same cut. It's just one part of the jowl, so we call it the crescent or half moon muscle. Quite marbled, has a really delicious flavor and used quite often and throughout Asia in stir fry, hot pot, barbecue, and is considered a very high-end gourmet product. I've already trimmed off some of the top pieces, some of the extra fat that's on the inside, and I'm simply going to cut across the grain at a slight angle. The first thing you notice, the marbling is very fine and evenly distributed throughout this very small muscle. This is one of the things that makes it so juicy and so tender. The jowl itself in Asia is known as P. toro. The cutting thickness here is anywhere from 5 to 8 millimeters, depending on the application. So the cut is generally sliced this thin and then presented, usually folded over in this fashion like this. So P. toro is quite often is merchandised similar to this fashion. However, there are other applications. The piece itself, when it's fully trimmed, will be anywhere from 4 to 7 ounces. Now this is not an economy cut, it's sold at a premium. So I've simply taken one jowl steak and just baked it off in an oven. This has only been cooked for about 10 minutes. It's fully cooked. And as you can see, very, very juicy. And as I've mentioned before, Ontario pork is some of the best pork in the world.